said it was the same place, so if it is, then they're big.
If not, they've got 4G.
You think this is Masters football? Mate, have you been on this surface?
Is that yours?
Yeah. Save it my knees, man. Why do you think I'm still running around now?
There you go. I'm looking. Lauren. Lauren. Hey, Wise, push it up. Michael, talk to him. He's got him.
It's got to be intense. It's got to be physical. These are a good team.
Game after game, he just takes it in his stride. I think his attributes are clear to see. He's great in the air. He's got a great pass on him as well, also to get the team up the pitch. Communication between me, Michael, Sam, also Eddie, I think has been top notch.
Looking wide now, Victor Yumva. Edge of the box, needs to get in there in case there's a foul. Shower. Oh, attackers, go on. Show it, Andrade. What a goal.
Yeah, my name is John Shin. I'm a good friend of Steve. I don't know if he'll agree to that, but he asked me to come to watch his game today. I traveled here to watch the Manchester United versus Tottenham Hotspur match tomorrow, but I thought I had a little bit of time, so I thought I'd show love to Steve and Paddock FC. And honestly, this was absolutely sick. As an American coming out here, just the full experience, the rain, the crazy looking pitch, everything is incredible.
You like him, don't you?
Yeah, he's playing for us first next season, promise you. Well, Steve says so. I've already asked him if he's coming to Edinburgh with us.
You want to win, and we don't settle for less, basically. So it's good competition to have, and just keeps me on my toes because I know my spot's not guaranteed. So I work hard for it every day.
Went to trials, and then from the trials.
Business struggling to keep up with all the moving parts. You feel like you're always playing catch up, that you're always on the back foot. Then it's time to change the game. Just like in football, success in business relies on having a solid game plan, teamwork, and the right tools to win. Whether that's re-evaluating your playbook, improving communication, or saving time, Priceworks is here to help you take back control. Introducing Priceworks, the star player in your digital project management for the construction industry. With Priceworks, managing the project becomes as smooth as a perfectly timed play. Their software tackles everything from estimates, materials, invoicing, quality control, and more. You'll stay ahead of the game and focus on what you do best, getting the job done. From plumbers to roofers, scaffolders to landscapers, Priceworks is designed for every single trade. Whatever your field, Priceworks is built to help you win. Priceworks isn't just part of your team, it's the winning edge. Proud sponsors of Stretford Paddock Football Club.
If you want to earn a £500 Amazon voucher by referring a business to Priceworks, then scan the QR code on screen to learn more, or visit priceworks.co.uk/Stretford-Paddock. Terms and conditions apply.
I was about to say, I think I'm back. And then it took me off my microphone and just made it wrong. So, yeah, we're back. We bring the technical errors back. We're back. Live on YouTube, live on Twitch. It's Stretford Paddock FC taking on Cheadle Heath Nomads reserves at home in Cheshire League 1. Thank you for your patience in my absence. Chris tried his best to get the stuff to run. We had both the style game last weekend. My brain's just blanked on the weekend before. I know we won it. It's one of those. But yeah, welcome back to me. So I've been away for 2 weekends with the playing of football, which I did half decently. Full of injuries, bruises everywhere, like just I'm a combative defender, and yeah, stuck me against fast people, so got scrappy. Anyway, your team today, as you can see it, Mason Taylor, despite the injury against Style, is back in net. He's recovered. Cam Waters makes a return, though again, obviously, for some reason, the S is clipped off there, so we'll fix that for later. We have a debut from Mr. Danny Simpson. I've heard he's quite decent. He's in centre-back today, alongside Michael Olatunji. We have Zach Bell still filling in at left-back. Centre midfield, Joe McGuinness plays in the 6, with Mike Taylor as our creative number 8, and Dylan Wilson doing the shuttling in the 10. Captain Joe Dendraj on the right wing, Ronaldo Brown on the left, and Kayode Adewale stays up top in the number 9 spot. Subs bench, Joe Coleman, Kiefer Cole, Phoenix Lawton, Sam Walker, and Christian Junior Bembo. So a very strong bench for the Paddock in a game we really, really needed to win. Cheadle for a team above Andorra and San Marino. Yeah, we need to be winners today. Got to be smashing them about a bit. Based on the team we got out there, I'm confident we can get a good win today. And yes, Scott Sinnott, Danny Simpson. Danny Simpson of Leicester City Premier League winning form, as well as ex-Manchester United. So I will give you a very fun fact about today's team. Danny Simpson never scored at Old Trafford for United or anyone else. Cam Waters has. So the guy next to him has a goal that he doesn't at Old Trafford, which is pretty funny. So I've enjoyed that one. When I figured it out, I was like, oh shit, yeah. So yeah, nice bit of trivia for you. It's strange being back. That obviously it was strange missing 2 weeks in the first place, but it's great to be back. Again, big thanks to Chris for trying to step in and doing stuff. Obviously, like you said in the chat, whoever it was said it. You know, it does take a lot of computing power to run the setup we have. You know, the files, the assets I sent over to Chris was about 100 gigs of data. Like, it's a lot of stuff we put on the broadcast, and this is, you know, so it's like an amateur level broadcast. So, yeah, imagine how the big lot stuff works. But yeah, there you have it. So we've got 9 minutes till kick off. I am just getting things set up on that front because obviously I get sent through all of the VO link and whatnot to make sure we get that on. Just sending myself the link so I can broadcast it. But yeah, while I'm fiddling about being producer as well as commentator, do let us know in the chat your score prediction for today. We'll know how you think we're going to get on. Obviously, it was a disappointing 1-1 draw style last time when I thought, based on the highlights I saw and based on what I was told, I thought we could properly do them over. We were winning. We were doing okay. Before that, obviously, Mersey Valley, a nice 3-0 win. I don't think they were too bad. But again, you know, we played our luck, made the chances, were clinical and stuff. So, you know, Joe has scored that amazing bicycle kick. Can't knock that. So, yeah, it was a good old weekend, that one. But just need to be more consistent. So, you know, a draw away at Style, not the end of the world, but should be beating them. Draw with Billinge before Mersey Valley, should have been beating them. So, need a win against Cheadle here. Need to be winning our home games at the very least to make up for it. In the table, we'll get you that in 1 second. Give it a refresh. So, Cheadle Heath Nomads reserves are 14th in the table. They have won 2, drawn 3, lost 13. They have minus 38 goal difference. So 9 points there. The problem is, we did draw 3-3 with Billinge, who are last place, who've won 1, drawn 1. We were the drawn 1. 17 goals, 17 defeats and a minus 68 goal difference. We are 25% of Billinge's points. So, yeah. Not intrigued by Kayode up front so much, don't you back? I think Kayode's been better at higher up the field. I think for me, the techie football he plays just doesn't suit the level we're at, being deeper down the pitch. So I'm glad to see him higher up. I think he offers us a lot in terms of strength and technical ability. And hopefully he can get a goal. He should have scored against Style. And I think that would have done his confidence world of wonders. So, yeah, should have scored against Style. And I'm sure we'll make amends today. Right then. Just getting the VO logged in. So we've got 7 minutes till kick off. So plenty of time to... we didn't draw with it. Oh, sorry, we drew with these away. Yeah, Leland did better. Sorry, I was going to say. Almost what you're saying, Billinge then. No, we didn't draw with Billinge away. But yes, we did draw with these away. I think it was something silly like a 71st minute goal from Leland. Gary Gill wearing my Stretford Paddock hoodie. Excellent. So I've not opted for the Paddock merch today, just in a normal sweatshirt. But I do like my media top. And again, got a nice home kit as well. Got several home kits in a couple of ways from over the years. It's been quite a while supporting the Paddock. And again, I'm sure we'll have some updates on next season's kit and all that sort of stuff coming up in the coming weeks. So if you aren't a member yet, we will have some sort of say on the kit designs and the kit choices for next year. So £5 a month or £50 for the year, you can sign up and have a say on stuff like kit designs, like the sponsorship options we have, any changes to the home ground, you know, that sort of stuff. All those things get discussed as member options through email and voting and stuff. There will be, hopefully soon as well, some sort of AGM for the club. I know Stu Harrowing and a few of us from the fan reps are trying to work on that one. And then as well, yeah, you know, while you're at it, make sure to tune into the Paddock podcast hosted by Chris Shipley and usually guested by Stu and a few others like myself, like Lewis from the media team, Craig Howson. You know, there's a normal mixture of guests that make their appearances. And yeah, help that award-winning podcast keep itself up with the big boys like Forest Green Rovers and keep talking all things Paddock. Fully agree though, Chris. Speaking of Devil, we've had a lot of technical players at 9, but we need somebody who scores. Yep, I'd agree with that. You know, I don't think KO's a long-term thing there. I think he's a good squad player to have, but for me, Paddock are crying out for someone like, obviously, the return of Sam Pratt or someone else to take his stead. Just be a game in, game out, number 9, just bang, bang, bang. Yeah, maybe it could be Leland, maybe Phoenix as he grows into his role and stuff. You never know. Evan, hi from Australia. First time wait to catch a stream. That's a good distance on that one, Australia. Fair dues to you. It's a long old journey, that one. You're watching for us. It'll be late in the night. Going to switch us over onto the main event. Give it a second to find out what it was watching. There you go. Paddock against Cheadle Heath Nomads, rather than China, as that might indicate. You can see the glare on the fair. It's a lovely sunny day today. Actually, that might be the dugouts below us, flashing on the pitch. Never know. But still, bright sunshine across the UK today. A good day to play football. Nice and warm with the sunshine, but fresh out as well. So, no complaints from the lads. They can't pretend that grass is a problem because it's our Astro pitch today. So, all in all, we are set up nicely for a good game today. Like I say, Notch gone for a 3-1. Goober's gone for a 4-1 on Twitch. Get any other score predictions in while you've got the chance. I myself am going for a 2-0 Paddock. I think we'll keep it sensible at the back. I think Steele will be keen to have the clean sheet on the board after the style mistake. But still, we're all seem to be pointing towards a win, which is the good thing. And yeah, while you're at it. Oh, here we go. Janet, 3-1 win. Obviously, I know Janet's watching from Canada as well. Let us know where you're watching in the world. It's always fun to check out where people are. Obviously, Australia might be the winner for distance this week. But, yeah, always good to know where people are. We've had people in Cambodia and India. We've had people in Canada, USA. Pretty sure we had someone from Argentina not too long ago. France, Ghana. Gary's going 3-0. Easy as well. I hope it's easy. I'd love an easy game. Just absolutely ramp up some goal difference. Edgerton 1, Winstanley 1, half time. So a few of us have mentioned it. Edgerton are starting to lose their grip at the top end of the table. You know, I know we fluffed ourselves against drawing with style, but anyone else slipping up, we could have a bit of fun. Evan going for 3-0 as well. Flashburn go 5-2. 5-2 would be very entertaining, Flash. I'll take that. So as a final reminder then, team sheet for today. Mason Taylor retains his spot in net. Did hurt his quad a little bit against Style, but nothing he couldn't repair with a bit of rest. Cam Waters returns to the side after being away on media duties with his work. So he's back in at right back. Zach Bell continues to cover in left back. Michael Olatunji stays at the heart of defence alongside debutant and Premier League winner Danny Simpson. Midfield, a dogleg 3. Joe McGuinness in the 6 being the dog's body, the hard work graft in there. Mike Taylor for the creative element. And Dylan Wilson as your shuttler between the lines, bridging attack and the midfielders. And then Joe and Ronnie out wide. And Big KO'd up top in the 9. Subs wise, likely Joe Coleman for Joe McGuinness later on, but maybe Mike Taylor, depending on his fitness. So again, you know, if he gets injured or anything, could be a bit of a tricky one, but playing quarterback side midfield, he might be able to go the full 90. He's done it before for us. Electric Pace and Kiefer, backup striker and Phoenix. Sam Walker and Bembo for the defence if we need him. If Danny Simpson can't cope with the intensity of Cheshire League 1, you never know. He's been out of the game for a little while. Chad's got 5-1 there. hopefully, yeah, like I say, Dasman says 4-0, let's put a statement and say, that's the thing I want. Whatever the win is, as long as it's a statement win, a good performance where we just never look in doubt. That's what I want. Never in doubt. Anyway, we are moments away from kickoff. Just waiting for them to come out, really. A bit quiet. And again, if you are wondering who I'm replying to, the way we've got the setup for this is that I see both Twitch and YouTube chat in the same screen. So, if you're seeing me talk to a response and you don't recognise it, probably on the other channel. So, just be aware of that. There are more of you watching on YouTube, but I'll still make sure to chat to you both across the 2 channels we stream on. But yeah, now we just count down the moments. Any second now they're coming. I can hear some people talking, so it sounds like they're on the walkout. There you go, suspension people coming over. You have got socials, Facebook, Instagram, whatever. You can check out, see the team sheets up there, but also pictures of Danny Simpson in the Paddock kit. I'm sure there'll be a lot of photos of him today, even if it's a one-off appearance rather than a regular mainstay. You know, I know Steve's wanted him to get in the mix for a while. They are friends. He's had him on the rundown on the podcast with him. I think that was back in February, maybe January, something like that. But it was a good talk for him for an hour. So worth checking out on Steve's channel if you get a chance. It's a good listen. But yeah, you know, lots of former pro footballers have had issues with regards to the game and the demands of it and stuff. So it's what it is. And there you have it. Out come the away lime green, the lurid colour of Cheadle Heath Nomads reserves. Home colours are normally a bit West Hammy, bit Villa, that sort of clarity type burgundy thing. So they're away in the shocker colour. Paddock in the red and black horizontals. Millie Gibson 3-0 KO'd Mike and Kiefer. Ooh, it's a good bold prediction, that one. I mean, Gingen KO'd should have scored against Style, so I'm hoping he's gagging for a goal today. Mike Taylor loves to hit one from distance, and now Joe has scored goal of the season. You've got to imagine, you know, that Mike's gagging to get himself on that sheet as well, because we had Kiefer's free kick, we had Omar's free kick, now the Joe overhead. Hope Danny stays around for longer than one game. Yep, hopefully he does. You know, obviously that sort of experience in the side makes a big difference. You've seen how much Wythenshawe veterans are ripping it up in their league. Obviously, it's, you know, that's a senior league, and it's more of a bit of fun for them and fitness and stuff and socialising, and you know, gives the other seniors and the other league teams the chance to play against some ex-Prem players. But again, you know, they rip up our league as well. You know, I know they're playing the vets, but they were doing absolute murder on ours. So anyone of that calibre in the mix would be huge for Paddock. Because ultimately, we want to get promoted. We've got a good squad of lads. We are lacking a little bit in the goals department. But otherwise, you know, we're capable of getting promoted out of this league with this squad. So, ref's doing something. I don't know if he's coin toss and drop the coin or what. It's all decided. Captain Joe shaking hands. So we've had it to kick off then. Let's hope we get the 3 points for a nice, good, solid, confident win here. A few of the regulars on the sidelines. Nice Stu, Harris and Shepard there if you're listening in, like weirdos. Afternoon. And we're away. It's good to be back. It's been 3 weeks since I was on comms. Wilson out on the ball on the left-hand side. Dancing around in the shade over there by the dugouts. Had a ball given by the ref there. Nice bit of fizz on the passes to start with. Hopefully a sign of intent. Just keeping an eye on their defence there. Obviously we're pushing a bit high on the left. Pushing Zach up. There for another Paddock throw on that far side. Yeah, I was just watching there for a second. Danny Simpson was just lurking at the back. Didn't want him to play everyone onside. Bell takes the throw. Headed backwards into the box. Cleared by Cheadle. Balls with Taylor. Lovely switch there to Ronaldo Brown out on the right wing. Shaped off the cross. Cuts inside. Skips past one. Skips past two. Loses the ball. Cam Waters steams in. Good recovery. Taylor swings a boot at it. Misses. Cheadle Heath Nomads reserves now on the break. Paddock getting back in decent numbers. On the line. Danny Simpson's already found his man. No getting past the big boy today. Chris, it's not as clear as normal. It's the sunlight. It's Aveo cameras aren't the most rich in definition. So when it gets a bit bright and stuff, the definition falls out a bit. When the sun settles in a bit behind some clouds, you'll notice the difference in quality come through. Goal. Afternoon, mate. Thank you. Lovely move there from Wilson. Oh, Waters even, sorry. Hard to tell from the back there. They've got some hair still. Brown plays it back into safety. Simpson. That time it was Dylan Wilson. Long ball forward now. KO chasing. Got around his man. Stabbed out of play. Will be a corner kick to Paddock. Nice early corner. And again, you can see now we've changed direction. The sun's on our back. Much crisper. Yeah. Can I move the sun? Well, if I could, I'd have it stay over Birmingham all the time. Because I'm bloody cold today. Just went and picked up my laptop from repairs. Again, I use a very powerful PC for the broadcasting. But I have a laptop as well for the photo work I do. And I had a spare one, an old one, repaired. Corner comes in. Deep back post. Nodded clear by Cheadle. Stabbed away as well. Olatunji though, first to it on the halfway line. Back to Simpson. Ball out wide with Mike Taylor. Bit of a trip there. Nothing given. Throw in Cheadle taken. Ref saying play on. McGuinness chasing. Cheadle on the break here. Pushing forward, pushing forward. Someone's got to close him. Offside finally given there. Nice calm keeping though from Mason Taylor. Didn't panic. Played the attack as if it was still onside. Daniel sees a man to watch. We'll keep an eye out for him. Neil O'Shea, is Lawrence starting? No, unfortunately Lawrence out today injured. He did hobble off against Style last weekend. You can catch the behind the scenes video, Stephen Howson Football Manager, on his channel. But yeah, in that you'll see that Lawrence unfortunately took a couple of knocks, quite heavy ones. And yeah, was limping off. So hopefully just out for this weekend, but we'll see. Great drifted ball out to left wing, but just a little bit too far for Joa. And it will be a Cheadle throw on the far side. And yeah, exactly Notch. Why did we give him so much space? Not sure. Not sure. Throw taken. Paddock not quite to the first ball, but bullying for the second. Claims a foul, nothing given. Ball chipped out wide. Lovely ball there. Ronaldo controls his head. Goes down the line. KO'd cutting into space. Ryan needs to bust the back up here now. KO'd in the corner. On his own. Cam down the line. Cuts inside instead. Ronnie and KO'd in the corner. Getting bullied a little bit here. Now finds Cam Waters. First time cross. It's lofted high. Bounced down. Has a shot. Oh, what a goal! Paddock with an absolute screamer to start off with. KO'd Adewale. Lovely finish. And there's your Paddock 1-0. Millie Gibson, where are you? You called it. KO'd goal. It's happening. But again, great work. As Stu called it there as well on the sidelines. Great work by Dylan Wilson to bring the ball down. Chest it and pass it into the space. For KO to hit it first time. And look at that. Paddock with an early lead. You love to see it. We go again then. Yeah. Who knew KO had that in his locker? I say. I really rate him much more as a forward than I do as a defender, so still. Simpson, nice shielding in the back there. Out to Waters. Played back inside. Some lovely football on display so far from Paddock. I'm hoping it's just the buzz from the fact of having, Danny Simpson inside just woken him up a little bit. Like, you know what? We're going to put on a show here. But be a great performance if we can do that. Now, into the box. Paddock come again. Shielded. Will be a corner far side. We'll pop it up as well. Confirmation then. There's your goal scorer. KO Adewale, late 5th minute goal for Paddock. Yeah, the work came from the corner duel. Ronnie and KO back to Cam. Cam floats it in deep. KO cuts across. Dylan brings it down. Tees up KO and a first time left footed finish into the mid right of the net. Lovely goal. We will show footage again at half time if we can, and full time definitely. Corner comes in now. Curled whip there. Bit heavy. It's a bit fierce, that one. Lovely angle, but just a little bit too much pace for it to find Michael Olatunji back sticks. Yes, Chris, it is a multitasking nightmare. It's the hardest part of the job. Talking nonsense for 90 minutes, dead easy. We've done podcasts before. So, yeah, but updating all the things at the same time. Loose ball from Cheadle. Ronnie intercepts. Poor pass, though. And again, that's the sort of thing about quality Paddock need. You can't do the hard part and win the ball back and then fail the easy part and give it away. Undoes all the effort you've made. Cheadle pushing their way down the right wing now. Still going. Out of play will be a Paddock throw. Yep, you did, Millie. So KO's already bagged the first. So let's see when Mike Taylor scores. If he scores too soon, the problem you got there is we might score more and more. So it'll feel a little bit harsh, but we'll see. We'll see. Simpson. Lovely ball forward. Ronnie chasing. Ronaldo Brown here. Has he stabbed it round? Oh, just wide the post. Just wide. Great ball from Danny Simpson, though. Great ball. Just Ronnie, the keeper for Cheadle, did a great job in just changing his angle on the shot. Denying that one. Yeah, I fully agree with that. 10, 15 degrees. For me, about 14, 15 for me is the right spot. I've played in 33 degrees Celsius before. I don't know if anyone else has. That's a hard one. It's it's dangerous, it felt. And I've also played in -10, which was just horrible. Cheadle trying to hug down their right-hand side. Not so much avail, though. Paddock are doing well with closing the space out. Not sure what the Veo's doing, though. Come on, follow the football, please. And there you go. At the back, Simpson. Back into Taylor. Back to Simpson. Loads of space here for the last pass round. Wilson flicks it through. A little bit of a loose one, that one. Dylan chasing how to keep up with it. Hassling him. Lovely to see. Go on, Wilson. Go on. Paddock feel up for it today. Nice to see. Claims offside. He's missed it anyway. The Danny Simpson effect, though, getting Ronaldo Brown only his 3rd goal of the season. That would be a notable thing. I'm sure Steve would absolutely rinse Ronnie for that. But yeah, very much, I wanted from this game a good, strong win, never in doubt win. Feels like Paddock are all over it. But it's about just minimising those little errors, the little errors that cost Paddock all season. Seen one from Ronnie already, where he did the hard work, won the ball. Ball through the line now. He's offside. KO's offside. That's offside. Thank you. I feel sorry for Cam there, because obviously the entire time he's waiting for KO to realise offside and can't. But play to Ronaldo. KO's offside. Ronnie was on. Yeah, no way. KO's goal was a lovely finish. Scrappy for the assist, but... Robert, watching in Oklahoma, afternoon to you? Well, might be earlier for you, perhaps. Time differences. I imagine Oklahoma, what, about 10 AM at the moment? Maybe? Reserves out from the back then. It's a great touch there. Paddock walking in though, battling. That was lovely. Now, through the lines, that's offside again. Nothing given by the ref, but I'm sure he tugged him as well there. So I'm hoping he's getting him for the foul. I can hear Steve Howson shouting he was offside. But I'm sure it was a tug on Olatunji's hair, perhaps there, or something. Wilson. A little bit of shove in the back. Cam Waters has got it. Lovely turn there. See the body shape. Lost his man. Now inside to Wilson. Again, heavy tackle there on Dylan Wilson again as well. Wasteful ball there. Paddock. Cam chasing. Dylan's going to step in as well. Got to be careful there, Cheadle Heath Nomads. A few swinging tackles on Dylan Wilson there. If the ref catches it, it's a straight yellow card for that one. Nomads pushing though. Driving for the lines. Paddock need to do something. Nomads still going into the box. Paddock have reclaimed it. Players down. Stabbing tackle. Paddock knows play out of danger. I will say we're transitioning up the pitch quite nicely in terms of speed. Just don't want to overcook it though. Joa. Ball backwards from Vindraj to Wilson. Wilson stabs it. Nice recovery. Simpson's got Waters outside. Lofts the pass into space for him. Ronaldo hugging the lines. Mate, you need to be filling that half space there in front of you. Never mind. Cam's going for it. Ronaldo. Back to Simpson. Back to Brown. Still hugging his side. Poor ball again. Ronaldo. Come on, man. Mason Taylor's coming out. This could be dangerous. Mason Taylor puts it out for safety. Gets back to his net again. I thought it was going to be a bit of the Eredivisie thing here. The keeper just picks up off the field and kicks the rebound away. Now, why is number 11 for yellow so bad? Again, Cheadle Heath Nomads reserves. They are the reserves team for a start in our league. But also, they are third to last. Yeah, they're a team Paddock should be beating. Wilson intercepts the loose ball. Did have time, punted that one forward. But no one's there. Again, naivety of youth, I think that one was from Dylan. Just getting rid of his lines, but bit of control there, bit of composure. We could have done something. Well, the ball's given the way of Cheadle Heath. Just playing out of the defence here. Ball's back with Paddock again. Cheadle have been quite wasteful. McGuinness into Taylor. Ball loose back with the reserves again. Trying to push down that right hand side quite a bit, but not so much success so far. But requires Paddock to keep switched on. Keep pressing. Keep forcing Cheadle Heath to rethink. Already seen a couple of good breaks from the Nomads. A lovely through ball for the Lions. Straight away the press now. They're a long way off top. There's your offside, but anyone calling it? Anyone calling it? Great interception by Cam Waters. Brilliant defending. Few protests to the ref, but again, just strong defending. Player goes down in the corner. I assume Zach, based on the positioning, but hard to tell in the shade and the quality of the camera. The resolution's got a bit pants, so we'll be free kick to Paddock in that shade bit. Simpson. Oh, sorry, Olatunji even. Simpson has moved elsewhere. Adewale. Man this back. Finds a space now. Shifting out to the left. Pushing down the wing. Vindraj keeps going, the captain. Tackle coming in. Down he goes. There's your penalty. Well done, Joa. You saw that coming all day long, Joa. Turn the pace. Defender. Clipping him out. And here we go then. A penalty for Paddock. Not sure who'll take it. For Millie's sake, I hope it's Mike Taylor. But I'm thinking it might be Joa the captain because he just take quite a few. Yep, Joa's back. If only Ronaldo could join him. But then again, Might make it easy for Steve to bring Kiefer on later if Ronnie keeps doing the hard bits well and the easy bits badly. But give him time. We'll give him time. He's been playing the possession game quite well. It's just the final offensive bits he's just slipping up on. Driziano, yep, that's our captain. Joe Adindraj, number 7 on the left wing. And it will be Joe to take the penalty. Make it 2-0 now. Joe steps up. Oh, it's saved. Not the first time Joe has been saved. He's got quite a record for it. Saved penalty hits on, what, 60-40 in his favour? Wasn't the greatest penalty. But Paddock's in the lead. I just hope that doesn't cost us later on. Keeper got there nicely, I will say that. I didn't think that was an offside. I feel sorry for the number 11 there for Cheadle Heath. Waters back to Simpson. Bit of 1-2 play around here, just baiting in the press. And there finds his way up to McGuinness on the right hand side. Now Wilson on the break here, Paddock. Ball through the lines, great ball into Coyote. He to the keeper. Yes! Coyote does it again. 2-0 to the Paddock. Coyote strikes again, but Dylan Wilson again with the assist. What a lad, what a ball. Hard way doing the score on the top banner. It moves. Oh dear. Well, commiserations, Millie. It was a KO'd second. But yeah, KO'd on for a hat-trick now. We're only 17 minutes in. Paddock are looking dangerous here, and again, you think as well. We have just had a penalty missed. What could be, eh? What could be? Keep going, Paddock. Make this a proper cricket score. Yeah, Mads Jensen, fantastic assist. One of the best I've seen all season. Beautifully weighted ball from Dylan. Just to find KO at the right time, to take the one touch, and put it around the keeper. Insane. Come back incoming. Hey, it'll make it a good game. Flashburn call 5-2. Yep, Goober on Twitch. The Simpson effect. Yeah. It's happening. Cheadle now. Wasteful ball down the side. Will be Paddock's ball just in front of the dugouts at the halfway line. Shouts from the Paddock fans. Movement, move. A little bit static. Again, this is the worry as well. I want a big win here if we're going to do this. We can't rest on our laurels. We can't let them back into the game. If they get one, Cheadle will make the comeback. 100%. McGuinness. Out wide. For Dindraj. Take it to the touch of the ball. Ball's out for a throw though. Well recovered. Throw taken. Into KO'd. He's got 2 minutes back. Turns, trips. Loads of time though. Mason Taylor there. With a nice tap back to our boy Danny Simpson. Out wide now to Brown. Back in central to Taylor. And again, we did say about Mike Taylor being, he's technically wearing the 10 shirt, playing really to the 8, but also he's playing more of a quarterback. It's a big ball wide. Don't know if Ronnie can get there. Yes, he can actually. Fender coming. Need some one-on-one trickery here now from Ronnie. Getting him tugged a bit. Play safely out. Too slow. Taylor needs to go to that ball. Olatunji battling. Good tackle from Michael. Find the pass backwards though. Taylor's open. Safely back to Danny Simpson. And he's been readily available every time we need him, Danny, so far. Ronnie with a heavy touch. Skips a tackle, though. Three's on his back. Back to Simpson. Going down the line long. Dylan Wilson chasing. Big defender's got in the way there. Dylan scrapping. Getting shoved off it. Good strength there from Cheadle. And it will be a goal kick to Nomads. What are we watching, Veo? The ball's gone. Hello? Cheadle Heath just playing it around the back safely. Slowing the pace down a bit. Tempo. Said Paddock have been looking to fizz it through the lines and we've transitioned with great pace. Maybe that's just caught them off guard a bit. Launched out to their left wing. Number 11 takes a heavy touch. That's gone. Thank you. Wait. Yeah, okay, yes, going that way. I thought for a second he was pointing that way. I was like... Ball at the back then. Simpson plays with the cross. Nearly a clumsy tackle from Waters. Nomad's breaking out. Chasing back. Got to be careful. Getting his back. Ref seeing it. Ball through on the edge of the box though for Nomads. Good cut back. Paddock stepping at the last second. Need to get rid. Launched forward. Again, not there to second balls. Too easy for Nomads this. Flaws in the game. So we're 2-0 up. We missed a penalty. There's flaws in the game now that we're seeing here so far. Need to be doing a little bit better here. Just in terms of possession retention, in terms of second balls. But yeah, Nomads have got some there's a few tidy players in the team that are making some nice stuff. It's like, you know, if they do go down, sure they'll have quite a few suitors for some of their better players here. Ball out wide to Ronaldo. Heavy from Hyde, but a good touch to take it in. Plays it off him. Will be Paddock's ball. Waters. Good first touch. Sorry, wasn't it? Wilson. Again, I'm getting confused. I'm just seeing the hair floating around. The fake mullet. Doing my head in. Theo likes the definition at the best of times. How's handball? No. Nothing given there. Olatunji in a foot race for the big striker. Got the pace for it, but the guy had a bit of acceleration. Gonna cause us trouble if not careful. Ball into the middle of the D. Lines up for a shot. And blazed over. Lucky for Paddock that one. Too easy for him on the edge of the box there. If you could bring it down, really testing Mason Taylor that. Oh no, I've just seen that Preston are losing. That's a shame. Paddock pushing to the right wing here, KO'd. Yeah, you want him in the middle, but never mind. Ronaldo. Should be their throw, I think. I'm sure it deflected off Ronnie. Given our way again. Well, when fate smiles upon you. Simpson on the ball. Through the lines he goes. Into Adewale. Out wide to Waters now. Tackle coming in quickly. This is the thing with the sport is Dylan's pushing up quicker, but leaving people isolated. Cam just need Dylan there to be his bounce off. The other 1-2. Ball through the lines now to Wilson. Waters out wide. Can he get confronted 2v2? However, bullies his way past now. Cam Waters, can he cross in? Cross comes in. Keeper's parried it. Cleared down into the edge of the box. Wilson's got it. Stabs out wide to Joa. Alive to the danger still. Nomads are. Need a cross to come in here. Oh, it's back post. Oh, not quite. I was going to say he's forced him to go early with the cross, but he actually got it quite deep. Nomads out from the back at the moment. A lot of space to play through the lines with, but Paddock holding the right sort of spots just to deny him the passes they want to play. Keeper floats it downfield. Intercepted by Paddock. Needs to get the second ball though. Nodded forward by Olatunji. Into Taylor. Goes down. Foul given. Out wide Ronaldo now. Pushing out wider. Holding that sideline. Down he goes. I might. Yep. Again, some of the media interns on the sideline alongside Carenza down there. But they will get in the way of Lewis and Saul taking photos, perhaps. So finally has to move in towards the fans at the edge of the barricade. Paddock throw though, just by the corner flag. I'm not sure what's going on here. Oh, player down. Something's happening, I don't know. I assume that's a physio coming on for Cheadle Heath Nomads. Take your time though, lad. Obviously, I love it when you have a stroll across the field to do some physio work. Not sure I trust you to repair somebody if you can't do a gentle jog across the pitch. Well, pretty much at the halfway point in the first half, so let us know what you think of that first quarter of the game so far. Joe was pen aside, which was a 10 penalty. I think Paddock had been very good value for the lead and possibly, with a little bit more control. We'll get ourselves a third and maybe a fourth before half time at this rate. I'd agree with that. I think Cam, Dillon, KO'd and Danny Simpson are all having very solid games. I think if Mason Taylor can keep his clean sheet today, he's had a good game. He's solid so far. I don't think Michael Olatunji's been too bad either. It's just, yeah, some people just haven't had the chance to shine yet. I thought Joe's stuff to earn the penalty was a great bit of attacking play. So, yeah, no one's really having a stink or anything. Closest person we've seen is Ronaldo with, say, a couple of just errant passes when in good attacking positions, bits where we should be holding the ball, keep the pressure on in a high position. That's where he's cocked up. But again, this is where quite a few of us, we've been open about it. We rate Ronnie as a player, but we also really rate Kiefer, and you can see Kiefer doing damage today. Bounce pass from the throw then. Stuck in the corner. Cheadle get it back though. They're at danger. Taylor intercepts. Mike Taylor still battling the edge of the box. Still got the ball. Nope. And now Nomads getting away. Here comes the Nomads break now. Paddock needs to form a defensive line here. A couple of people being played onside. Loads of space here for Nomads. Looking to switch out to the right. Paddock back in numbers now. Here's Housen on the sideline saying, good shape. The foul on the edge of the box. Bit clumsy there from Paddock, and this is the sort of thing again we have to be careful with. It's all good having a 2-goal lead. One mistake and get them back in it. So free kick, bang on the edge of the box, just to the right of the D. Very dangerous area this for Paddock. Tough one for Mason Taylor. The sun's gone in a little bit, that'll help with vision. This could be a nasty one. Free kick goes at it. That's a great finish. That is an incredible goal. Cheadle Heath Nomads reserves get one back. 2-1. I'm assuming, Chris, that was the guy we've been slagging off that scored the free kick as well, won it and scored it. Oh, fair enough, different guy scored it. Not a problem. Well, if we know who it is, we'll confirm it later. Confirmation of 31st minute goal for Cheadle Heath Nomads reserves, so back into the tie they come. This is what we said about Paddock, you know, silly mistakes. Sure, that's a year offside. Into the box come Nomads. Narrowly wide the near post, well covered by Taylor. I honestly thought that was a mile offside, but hey, ref gave nothing. Not sure. Howson's pissed. Out from the back we come. Simpson. Into Adewale. Again, I don't like him coming so deep though. We had that problem with Perez. Wilson. Not sure where he's gone. The VAR's lost him. Into McGuinness. Back we cut into Olatunji. And then we restart the cycle with Danny Simpson. Through the lines again. Wilson. Well defended by the Nomads player. Will be a Paddock throw just by the VAR. That's why I can't count it. Watts with the quick throw. Long ball forward here. Mike Taylor was on the side. Now, round the corner he goes to Joa. Taylor again. Chipped into the box. Oh, just narrowly over KO'd. Could have been the hat-trick. I think the keeper's taken out his own man there as well. A lot of shouting from Stephen Howson there. A lot of shouting. Corner ball for Paddock then. Did come off a Cheadle player then. Corner comes in. Deep to back post, nodded clear by Nomads. Hooked back over the top. To no avail though. Keeper claims it. And turns around with a quick throw just over top of Paddock players. Straight on the press though. Ball played past Zach Bell. Defended well by the cover, and it is out for a throw-in on that far side. Quickly taken. Oh, hang on, no, choked back line, sorry. Went out earlier. Throw's taken now though. Nomad's trying to break through the lines. They've been doing some good work to this right hand side. I assume it's their favoured side. They've been pushing hard, but maybe they think it's because Zach's temporary left back. Obviously no Lawrence today, no Harley Watson. But again, you can always push Danny Simpson out there to right back, Cam into left back. If Zach's really struggling. I don't think he's too badly though. We have got Sam Walker. And we've got Junior on the bench for defence. Yeah, you can hear harrowing and you can hear Steve Harris there as well. Just asking who's moving, you know, it's all just flattened off a little bit. Like KO'd so far deep here. KO should be our number 9. Why is our number 9 out of the right wing back position? It's a poor pass there. Nomads are through. Open space on the right hand side. And it's 2-2. Paddock throwing away their lead. 2 goals and a missed penalty. And Cheadle Heath Nomads reserves the comebacks on. Your man in chat said it. And just like that. Back to level pegging. I'd hate to be inside that dressing room at half time, because even if Paddock go in the lead, which we should do, at the minimum we should be in the lead and at half time. Even if Paddock go in at half time in the lead, Steve's going to be throwing boots around, flip-flops, you name it. Water bottles. Absolutely pants that. 36th minute. They get their equaliser. 2 goals in 5 minutes for the Nomads reserves. And just like that, they are back in this tie well and truly. Yeah, Steve's giving the hairdryer, then he's throwing the hairdryer. This is... just the switch off has been wild. That first 20 minutes, Paddock were electric. And then... I don't know. Ball for the lines, Wilson. Straight away they're on him, obviously the right yard. Where's his assistants? Who's there to help him out? Where's Joe McGuinness? Where's Mike Taylor? Why is Dylan getting clocked out? No, ball out wide to Ronaldo. Got to front him up. KO's making moves. Ronnie battling away. Squares the ball in. Cleared out. Well defended by Nomads. And so second goal scorer now is Riley. I will add that on, Chris. Ball for Lions. Oh, Paddock trying to get in there. Just about defended by Nomads. Number 7, it was going well till it wasn't. That's the Paddock way. It was good till it wasn't. But again, the difference is the intensity, the desire. That first 20 minutes, we were battling for everything. We were pressing, we were moving, we were, looking up and making the right passes. A couple of little errors, but nothing too major. As soon as we scored that second goal, we've just slowed everything down. We're not moving as quickly to the ball. We're not, Nomads are beating us to all the second balls. They're beating us to all the presses. Great ball from Adewale out wide to left to Joa. Skips past attackers. He's got 2 in the box, 1 back post. As a shot. Can't tell if that was a decent effort from the angle. It felt well wide, but who knows. Yeah, Wilson, obviously I've been critical of Ronaldo so far this game. I'd say he's been our worst player of the lot, but in that battle in there, he showed what he's got in his locker. That's the frustration. We know Ronaldo's got some, he's got good footwork in there. He's got some strength and tenacity. So we know what he's about. We know he can do it. It's just getting it out of him. But that was some good strength. Took on 3, got into the box, got a ball off. Caused them problems. We can get back to that first 20 minutes of play style for the last 5-10. We're going at half time with a 3rd goal. But we need to do that intensity. We need to put that work rate in. And again, for some reason, the Veo camera does not want to turn left. Has it hurt his neck? What's going on? Simpson. Over to Olatunji. Not sure where his support is at left back. Can't see in the shadows. Ball through the line. Dummied now. Paddock trying to force it down the line too quickly. Nomads clean up. Intercepted though. Now. Foul on the left-hand side. Dylan's knocked it past, though. I'm not sure what's gone on there. We had the advantage of playing on. And then the refs pulled it back. Now, I know it was a foul, but either you give the foul straight away or you play on. You can't play on a little bit. No, I don't disagree, Chris. Obviously, I know Keith has got a lot of that same stat. Taylor. Trying to play it through the lines cleverly. Bit too much. Could have switched that wide to Ronaldo. Obviously, Harris called that in the sidelines as well. Keeper's put it down. One back by Paddock, but straight away given back to Nomads because it's a header from Joa. Not a lot you could do there. Nomads look far more assured on the ball, though. Far more assured. Paddock feel like we're trying to force it a little bit here. Paddock with the throw. Wilson tries to flick. Does find the Paddock player. Cheadle cleaned up though. Still with Wilson actually. Cutting through the lines. Into the box goes Dylan. Has a shot. Defending near post by the keeper. Out of play it goes. Will be a Paddock corner. Well done Dylan Wilson there. Last 5 minutes or so then. Corner ball far side to Paddock. KO's hat-trick here would be very nice at times. Ball comes in short. That's a bad corner. Cleared easily by Nomads. They fudge the second ball though. Paddock winning it. Another ball comes in. Ah, nobody waiting for it. We're claiming corner. The ref's giving goal kick. But again, poor. Crap corner. Crap cross back in afterwards. Like you said in chat, it's gone flat. It's not on. I can forgive a little bit of it for Cam because he hasn't been around for matches lately. And Danny Simpson. But again, I'm not particularly fussed by Cam and Danny Simpson so far. It's everyone else elsewhere on the pitch. Especially in the midfield. Like I'm not seeing the work rate there. I don't think we're finding the ball to Mike Taylor enough. And if we're not finding it to Mike Taylor enough, we don't need him on the field. His whole point is to be a quarterback type distributor. If he's not distributing, take him off. Bring Joe Coleman on. Get some graft in there. Or bring Sam Walker into right back. Put Cam in midfield. Cam's been beaten by his player. Gets across though. Still in the box though. Cam battling. Claims of a tug. Nothing given. Refs waved it off. Oh, now he's shoved into the floor. Got to be careful here. Taylor. Going big long. Into the path of Joa. As a shot. It's a good save by the keeper. Great finish attempts though from Joa. But that ball forward. I think it was Mike Taylor. Maybe it was Danny, but I'm sure it's like Danny then. But I thought it was Mike. Either way, great ball forward into the path. Lovely for Joa to pick up on. That's offside. He's a mile off, ref. He had a Wigan postcode there. Well inside by Paddock. Here comes Wilson. Loads of space to run into. Where was that? Dylan! He's just taking a hit from behind as well, but where was that pass to? Like, come on. Joe on the ball. Wilson out wide. Taylor to Bell. Wings it across to Waters. Loads of space. In comes the press though. Lovely cut back across himself. Tries to play for the lines while blocked. Battling. Rise the talent. Yeah, rise the challenger though. And again. Now they're both down. Grabbing each other. What's the ref doing here? Because that was... we've had a wrestling match between both Cam and that guy. Surely you got to book someone. Oh, what's going on here now? Not sure, honestly not sure what's going on here. Refs, I know the refereeing quality drops as you go down the leagues, but this is pants so far. You got half the balls they've been playing are offside. Oh, someone's missing a shin pad. God knows what's going on. Someone's shin pad missing. It's on the side of the pitch. I'm not sure what the refs played on without it, but okay, whatever. Ronaldo. Ball in. Safety played back. Hadn't need to be quick to these balls. Mike Taylor. Launched. Well, that was useful. Shin pad's back with the number 11 for Cheadle Heath Nomads. After all that, thank you, Kez. And thank you, the fan who ever found it. So Ellen's 0, Knutsford 0. We need that to stay 0-0 or 1-1 sort of thing. Keep it as a draw. Curtail people. Nomads throw though. Not a clue what sort of stoppage time we're on. So I'm giving it a +2 because I don't care. This half has gone to shit. Poor refereeing, but equally poor play from Paddock. And frankly, I'm bored of it. Olatunji. Loads of space. I'm not sure why Mike Taylor's so deep. Really not. Borderline the ball playing defender here. Maybe it's his instruction from Steve, but I don't like it. Because we're not padding out the midfield the way we should be. Cam's better when he's a right back overlapping. At the moment, Cam drifting into attacking spots. It's not giving Dylan support. Dylan's not a one-man midfield. You can't play 2 DMs. As a dink. Oh, KO'd. Bit spicy that one, mate. High and mighty from Adewale there. On 2 goals already. Patrick's not coming with shotting like that, though. But, yeah, if it's me, I'm taking Ronaldo off by the 60th minute, putting Kiefer on. I'm also chucking Joe Coleman into midfield for Mike Taylor, or Cam in and put Sam Walker into right back. Midfield's not good enough at the moment. Can't blame the attackers. Like I say, I've criticised Ronnie for the bits he can't do, but he's doing well to keep the bits he can. And, yeah, the midfield's the gap here. That's the bit, failing to link the defence and the attack together. We're breaking through the midfield so quickly, we're bypassing it, but even then, there's no need. Brown, dealing with his man, getting pulled apart here. Good battling there from Ronaldo. Round he goes, into the box, plays it across, can't quite put it in, frustrated. Nomads cleaning lines. Paddock trying to steam in. Player goes down from Nomads, ball over the top. Here comes the break. Taylor clears though. Riley can't get there quite quick enough, the young lad. Ball's in the air. A lot of scissor kicks here from Nomads. No one's in. Oh, God. No one's there in the middle to intercept. Wasn't ready for Dylan. Where's McGuinness? Where's Taylor? Paddock too slow getting back here. Too slow. Good defending, but where's the defensive line to help out? I was nicely in for 20 minutes. 20 beautiful minutes of thinking we were playing mint football again. We're back, lads. Shot on goal. Oh, my God. That's hit the bar and come out. I can't believe that's not done him. But wait, again, second balls. What's that? Shanked forwards now. It's not Takeo'd. Joe is not going to win that in the air. Does get the second ball at least. Skips past his man. Now, Dindraj. Missed a penalty. Can he make up for it here? In he goes. Good stop by the keeper. Edge of the box. Oh, no one's quick enough. Taylor can't keep up with his man. And out of danger they go. And there's your half-time whistle. That was a bit blockbuster at the end. Bit of ball watching from Ronaldo there as it went past him, but it doesn't matter. Half-time. God, this is a painful game. Stretford Paddock 2, Cheadle Heath Nomads Reserves 2. A banger start from KO'd with goal in the 5th minute and the 17th. A missed penalty from Joa in the 15th minute, 14th minute, something like that. And then Cheadle Heath Nomads Reserves get themselves back in with a belter free kick in the 31st and a great counter-attack in the 36th. And it's 2-2. And honest to God, it shouldn't be 2-2. And I hope Steve just starts beating the life out of him in the change room. Because that's just a pain in the arse. Can we swap their 11 with Ronaldo? I'd take that. I'd take that. Again, I think Ronnie's been decent with the ball at his feet in terms of controlling the ball and possession, but end product matters from your forwards. And if Ronnie wants to play like that, play him in the 10. Put Kiefer on, play Ronnie in the 10, drop Dylan deeper, so he's playing as an 8 to link up McGuinness. Take Mike Taylor at the firing line. But again, Mike Taylor's passing's been good when he's had it. Same as Danny Simpson. They've put some lovely crossfield balls in the switch. Zach too, when they've had it. But it's not enough, clearly. You can't concede 2 goals to the third bottom team when they've got such a horrific goal difference. You just can't. Anyway, anyone who doesn't know, we go onto the BRB screen for a couple of minutes break just so I can get a drink in me, because talking waffle for 45 minutes does knacker the voice a bit. So with that, I'm going to go get a drink. I'll be back in a second, and then maybe we'll have someone to talk to on Discord for the half-time catch-up. Otherwise, we might watch a couple of replays and then get back in with the second half. So bear with us. Back in about 90 seconds, 2 minutes sort of time.
Go!
again, let's have a bit snappier this time.
Switch it! Switch it! Switch it! Pick up!
Yes, Ronnie. Come on.
There you go, finish! Tell you got to get wider. Too close to him. Send him! Send him. It's got to be flat. It's got to be closer. Teddy, stay there. Switch it. Switch it. Here we go. Send him. Send him. Yes, no, it's over. Finish. Touch and finish. That's a great fucking clearance. Oh, finish.
Should we try it? Don't fucking video it.
Got to. Oh, you look cool. You like Batman.
Oh, don't say that.
Ah, dear. Right, we are back. So, just going to unmute the Discord. We've got Mr. Stu Harrowing, our lovely fan rep, one of our lovely fan reps, of course, on the sidelines at the game for us. Stu, are you there?
Afternoon, everybody.
Well, we'll break that into two. First 20 minutes, I thought Paddock were mint. I thought football was great, life was great, it's a sunny day. It's all coming together nicely. How did you find that first 20 and our 2-0 lead?
First 20 was fantastic, wasn't it? Plenty of pressure, lots of intensity. I thought the team as a whole was clicking really nicely, and in particular, Dylan was causing some real threats through the middle, wasn't he? With his creativity. But of course, like you say, it's of two halves, and then I felt like we thought it was 2-0 up, and as we've seen on many occasions this season, the lads seemed to think it was like a bit of a stroll in the park, from my perspective. And it was a nice Sunday afternoon, had a bit of a roast, and now we're just going to chill out for a little while and take our foot off the gas. And we got penalised for it.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I think the first 20, I'll say, nice, quick transition football, good crisp passing, quick turns, quick movement, good to the press, good to the second balls. I thought, we were sensible at the back, not taking too many touches and getting it out safely to the wide areas, or cleverly, cutting back across ourselves and playing through the lines like I thought we were doing very nicely. And I think everything Steve wanted was coming there, and it was lovely. And any danger, we were playing back to Danny Simpson as almost like our clean-up crew, and just distributing it back through the lines. He was finding Dylan with loads of through balls, all going long to KO'd or to the wingers. I thought it was great. And then, after the 20-minute mark, we scored that second. Obviously, we'd been a bit disappointed that Joa's penalty was a bit tame, but it happens. It's Joa. But I thought after that 2-0 mark, it went from, like you say, Sunday roast time. We were having a bit of a kip. I thought it was Sunday driving. It was just, just lumbering around the pitch. Everything felt a yard off the pace. So people were standing still. I could hear calls on the sidelines. Obviously, I know we heard you, Shep, Harris, House and himself, a few other people saying, where's the movement? Where's the offering? And I don't know why. I haven't seen enough of Joe McGuinness this half, especially after that first 20. I think that's a big part. He's gone missing for the last 25 minutes. Mike Taylor dropping more as a quarterback into defence. I don't like that because Cam pushing up on the right. I get why it's happening, but I don't think we need all those people back when we can bog out in the midfield. I'd be happier playing 3-4-3 and just pack out the midfield for me. Like we were doing so well with having numbers forward, and then suddenly we've sat deeper, and I don't get it.
No, I agree with that. Yeah, I think that we've lost a little bit of intensity because there's maybe a lack of pace when we've hit maybe the 25-30 minute mark in that half, and I think that we need to up the game again, up the tempo through the middle again, and that'll allow us to break a bit quicker when we get forward. The lads now coming out here, but I've just been watching the likes of Phoenix warming up at half time, so it might be quite nice to see him come on and take a few shots.
Yeah, no, certainly. I mean, we have got a good bench. That's certainly a thing to keep me interested. I think we've got talent. Say Kiefer for Ronaldo seems like an obvious swap in about 10-15 minutes. I think we've been frustrated in the chat. I don't know about you and sidelines with Ronaldo's end product. I think he's been good in possession for the most part, other than a couple of errant balls, which I called him out on. But I think in terms of actually delivering something, I think we've criticised Joe rightly as well in recent weeks, but I think Joe has had at least some product today in the edge, and Ronaldo's not quite found any footing. So maybe 10-15 minutes for him to give it one last go, but otherwise get Keith on, and we know he's dynamite. And yeah, Joe Coleman, maybe we bring Joe on for the other Joe if Joe McGuinness is still AWOL. Maybe we put Cam into midfield if Mike Taylor's not cutting it. I think there's options to make us more attacking, but for me, I'm sure you're thinking the same. We're losing the midfield battle massively here, and we were holding it fine for the first 20, so I don't know what's turned off about that.
We are, and we don't usually talk about the opposition, but how good does their striker look for Cheadle today? He looks a bit of a different gravy, one of the better strikers in the league, I think, from the likes of his speed, his movement. He takes a pretty good strike, so I know he's got quite a few goals this season, but we could do with not letting him keep getting through through our back line as easily as what we have done in the first half.
For sure, and I think it was interesting because a few people in chat were saying he's not all that and stuff, and then Chris brought up, he's got a good record, and at that point it was 2-0 up to us, and then he's got a good record. They got the free kick, somebody's absolutely nailed that in for them, and then 5 minutes later, Riley scores the goal that there's a reason he's got a high goal tally. So, and he's also quite young, I believe. I think he plays for Trafford too. So, he's got a couple of teams on the go that he's in the mix with, and promising. But again, if Nomads go down, there's always going to be teams wanting their better players to harvest from. So maybe it's someone that could come in and be our new Sam Pratt or something. You never know. But hopefully we keep him quiet for the second half, and hopefully Steve's not afraid to make some changes if it's nothing showing improvement in the first 10-15, because that'd be the killer. We've got the talent on the bench, I feel. I'd hate to see them not get enough of a time to make an impact. But
I can tell you, I can't see the lads have come out now, and I can't see any changes right this minute. I know that Kiefer was called into the changing room for maybe the half-time team talk to get some tactical advice, but he's not taken his substitute kit off yet. So it looks like it's the same 11 that's just popped out.
Yep, well, appreciate you talking as always. We'll see if we get you or someone else back on at full time for an update. Hopefully, a happy update about winning. If we end 4-2 now after the game, I'll be happy. But appreciate you talking as always, and we're going to get ourselves back onto pitch side. So thank you very much, Stu.
Thanks, guys.
Well, let's move then. Get pitch side. You can see Saul down on the grass as well there in the media hoodie. Turn our stoppage time off as well. Not sure why that's got a bit funky on the scoreboard. 1 second. I'll see if I can tweak that a little. That's very strange. Not sure how it's happened, but my clock has moved slightly, so I'm just fixing that a second. Being pedantic. Just to fill people in on what's what with it, we use an app called Telescore. Unfortunately, Chris couldn't use it on his because it's not made for Mac, which is a pain in the arse. But yeah, for some reason, Telescore had moved its position, and you can't. It's a proper faff to import it. You have to layer their graphic as a scene capture over the top. You can't import text and just have it count down. Pain in the arse. Goober, we did solve the shin pad situation. Yeah, one of the fans found it at sidelines, passed it to Kez, which is Lewis's fiance, and she passed it over to the number 11 for Nomads reserves. Dole, the Discord is available to members, so if you are a member in the Telegram chat, you can get the Discord link from either myself or Stu or Chris. And I say we can get people in at half-time, full-time, even occasionally pre-game, just to talk through thoughts of the match so far. It goes to any of you if you're a member and you want to talk to us. Discord's there so you can chat with the stream. I know normally we have a few people on, like Stu, like Chris, occasionally Steve Harris, regular match goers, but happy to have more people on. And there's a few people we've chatted to previously, like Brian and people, so happy to get whoever in the mix for a quick 2-minute conflap. For now though, hopefully the half-time team talk has done its work. Hopefully Paddock come out and do better, because 2-2 at half-time after a first 20 of domination, it just isn't good enough. Need to do better here, and we have been doing better. So yeah, no excuses. What's done is done. We just need to make amends now and go, right, fix up. For context as well, we did kick off 4 minutes late. And then we did play an extra 3, so the factor it a little bit early. So we've got a minute technically till we should kick off again. Likely this Cheadle Heath kick us off any second now. The ref sacrificed a few seconds, but it's what it is. Away we go then. Second half underway. Paddock need to undo the bad work of the last 25 minutes of the first half. All straight away back with Nomads though. Paddock to clean up. Olatunji just absolutely wallops it off him. Not sure he needs to do that. Bell with the hoof in the air. Straight away back with Nomads. Well recovered by Paddock. Olatunji going long. Flicked backwards by the player. KO'd while they're chasing. Got the pace on him there. He might catch him, you know. The player's fallen. KO wasn't doing it. KO's won the ball back now. KO coming into the box. He wants that hat-trick. Good cutback. Someone needs to cross this in. Oh, decent effort on goal that. Get a bit tricky to see with the sunlight as it is. Will be a goal kick to Nomads. Congleton 1, Style 1. Lovely. Keep below us. Paddock doing okay up here. Riding out tackles. Back comes the captain then. Into Olatunji. McGuinness. Olatunji. I don't like Joe McGuinness dropping into this sort of left back position here. Needs to be in the middle. We need people in that middle space. And again, Zach coming back. But maybe it's been agreed, you know, if Zach pushes into midfield, someone covers left back. Bit too far on the left. Will be a goal kick again. So Nomads throw again here near side. Bad throw that. Still in play apparently. Can't tell below the camera, but Paddock's ball. Olatunji. Down. Nice drop of the shoulder. Plays forward again, but again you can hear the sideline saying move it, Zach, move it. All a bit too slow. Heavy pass into Wilson. Heavy touch from him as well. Back to Bell. Out wide left. Joe's holding the line. Ball through. KO can't quite get there. Chasing. Keeper's going to claim it easy. Zach giving it back to whoever on the sidelines, telling him, don't rush things. Like, well, unfortunately, there's no rushing things, and there's also glacial play. You know, there's a balance to be had here. Patient build-up's welcome. Keeping the ball's welcome, but we can't slow the game down to snail pace when they're playing better than us at the slow pace, and we're the ones that did well with the high pace. Skips past the tackle though. Riley going again. Now ball into the middle. He's got player out wide right. Loads of space here. Can he have a shot? Cuts across. Has a dink. Parried by Riley. By Mason Taylor, sorry. Into the path of Riley was what I was going to say. Joe was out on the left. Dylan Wilson pushing left too. Good turn. Now, head up. Skips past the challenge. Good. I don't need to push a bit here. Ball through the lines. Joe chasing. He's got KO drifting across now. It's a great pass from Wilson again. Been on good form today. Kiefer Cole's also kitted up. It looks like he's going to go into the fray soon. Look at that. Nomads have won it back. All Nomads so far here. Steady possession. Again, Paddock have looked the more dangerous in terms of transition speed, but Nomads have looked the more assured in their play. Whip the ball into the box. Keeper needs to claim that. Well done. Taylor quickly rolls it out into centre back. Again, a short ball from Simpson to Mike Taylor. I don't know why Mike Taylor needs to be that close. Danny Simpson's an ex-Premier League winner. He can play a ball. Ball up through the lines. Ref's giving it against us, I think. Hard to tell with the shadowing. Yep, giving it against us for Cheadle on that far side. I've just run out of play. Jakaya Trot afternoon. First 20 minutes of the first half. KO had scored 2 goals and we had a penalty saved that Joe took, which was a pants penalty but well won. And we were all elated. It was beautiful football and a sunny day. Life is good. And then after that 20-minute mark, we decided to stop running, stop moving, and got our pants pulled down. Brilliant free kick from Cheadle Heath Nomads reserves in the 31st minute. And then a lovely counter-attack for the striker to score in the 36th. And that's basically it. And now we're in the second half and it's much more of the same. Just very mediocre middle-of-the-pitch football. Kev, unfortunately, Rio's back's an issue. Like, I'm sure he'd play a one-off maybe. But yeah, he's doing loads of work with regards to his physio and fitness and stuff just to get his back in sustainable shape to be able to do bits. He had a lot of trouble after his career with his lower back, so doubtful we'd get Rio to do it. He did a couple of testimonials, charity things, exhibitions, you know, where he could walk it a bit. But yeah, just he's had that injury, so he'd never play more seriously. Ashley Williams maybe, but ball into the box. It's floated back post. It's a nice idea from Joe. McGuinness. Not sure that was needed, but never mind. Paddock heading it forward again. And again, it's in the air. Nodded forward again. Now, they're flagging for offside. I'm not sure what you're flagging for. Dindraj. Pushing into the left-hand side of the box. Ball comes across. Too far back post. I think that's a deflection. No, goal kick given. Squad player would be decent, yeah, if he was willing, but I think he'd find it hard to push his way past Sam Walker, Bembo, Olatunji, you know, be difficult. Yep, Chris, I'd agree Joe is doing alright so far. He's been a shining light in this second half so far. Not a lot's really happened. Lovely ball out wide, heavy touch though from the 7. Bell battling. Couldn't lose out on that one. Olatunji in the foot race now. Gets there. Nice touch to take himself into space in the corner. Kept it in. But we're still in danger zone. We're still in danger. Ball goes out for a corner. And that's the Paddock we're talking about. Michael's done so well to keep it away from the player. And then rather than putting it for a throw to be safe, we've tried to play our way out of danger and it's gone out for a corner. And there's the issue. Just decision making is in the pants at the moment. But yes, Dylan Wilson's looked good today. I think so far today, you know, especially that first 20. Cam, Danny Simpson, Dylan Wilson, KO'd. They've all looked really sharp. I think as the game's gone on, we're seeing a little bit less out of a few of those people. A bit more of an even performance now. Corner comes in back post. Tipped away by Taylor. Good touch. Paddock clear their lines. Better. Bouncing ball over the top. No one in the middle of the pitch though. Intercepted by Wilson. Ronaldo Browno on that right wing. KO's making his way up slowly. Dylan's with him as well. And Ronaldo goes backwards. Still Paddock's ball though. Again, we're happy for patient football if it keeps hold of it. That's a poor ball forward. Headed back out of there by Cheadle. One in the middle by McGuinness. Finds Taylor. Taylor might cut in for a shot here. He does. And it's an easy save though for the Cheadle keeper. No Mike Taylor goal for Millie Gibson just yet. Ball over the top. It's a good ball. Olatunji's ready. Got the pace on it. Stepping across it. Gets through the danger at the last second. I think the keeper wanted to claim it, but I think Michael overruled him, saying it was too close for him to get there without hurting himself. So it will be Cheadle's ball from this near side. Might be a corner kick even, sorry. I thought it had just gone for a throw, but maybe not. Gone deep. Not sure what the rest point is. You going for another corner kick? Looks it. Everyone seems to be staying. Corner taken short. Floated into the middle. Bobbled through. Back post. Side net him. Well judged by Mason Taylor. Hopefully flash. Hopefully it's Mike just getting his eye in. Because I do that. I'll have a ping and go, okay. Judge my distances. Fix my crosshairs. And then float another one. Corner ball then. Comes in deep. That's quite high. Headed back in. Panting to clear lines. Cheadle first to it. Absolutely thundered that one. And that's about 2 miles wide, the right post. Sandbach 6, Mersey Valley 0. Christ on a bike. Again, we beat them 3-0, but it looked fairly even. If Sandbach have put in a slightly better performance, it makes sense 6. Mersey Valley are in the dire straits, to be honest. Adewale. Deflected ball. Chaos just getting back to his feet. Nomads have got it though. Number 7. That Bell's facing him up. Deflects the cross. Will be another corner. Mersey Valley. Cheadle Heath Nomads in the ascendancy here. They are on top of us. Corner after corner after corner. Getting flumped. Corner ball comes in. Another deep one. Back post headed clear. Had it to break, maybe. Here comes the break. They're going to have to take him down if they need to stop him. Joa skipped round him. Go on, Joa. This is the Joa we love. Skips past another attacker. So he's gone down. Ref, surely. Surely, ref. Felt like he was last man. Don't know if the player in the back... I thought the player in the back line was equal to him. Yellow card given. So it will be free kick to Paddock on the edge of the box, right on the corner. And there's confirmation of your booking. Somebody got a yellow card. Yeah, it felt close to the last man notch, and yeah, it was outside the box, unfortunately. It was just before the corner. So, free kick then, Mike Taylor will take. I'd love a Mike Taylor world here. Whip that one top right corner, please, son. Sun's in his eyes. And the ref's doing calisthenics, I don't know. Ah, he went near post. Good save by the keeper, but not too difficult. Nice whip on it. I just thought he would have gone further across. There's a clumsy tackle. Ref's playing advantage. Player is down. Getting back to his feet, though. And Paddock intercepts. So, free kick now will be given back to them. But again, here's the issue. The advantage was played, and he did this in the first half. You can't play part of an advantage and then pull it back. He did it for Paddock. He's done it for Cheadle. Maybe he's just equalising the mistake. But that's bad refereeing. Either call the foul or play the advantage. Pick one. Gazaroo, yeah, short prison sentence will be decent. I'm sure there's a couple of local nicks would happily take him. All out wide. Number 7 again for good touch. Been doing alright so far. It's a great ball for line. Surely offside though. Belt with a lovely Cruyff turn. Got the ball go straight back to number 8. Give and go round the corner. And again, now into the path of Riley. Squared in. Back post. Piece of piss. Paddock undone yet again. And now it's the time for the Nomads to take the lead. 59th minute. And I'll say it now for any of you do. If we lose this game from 2-0 up, fold the club. Oh, God. Confirmation then. 59th minute goal for Cheadle Heath Nomads reserves. They take the lead for the first time here at the Project Solar Stadium. And yeah, exactly what you're saying, Notch. We're not watching runs, we're not marking anyone. It's back to the form the last 3 months. You're exactly right, mate. That first 20 minutes was glorious. But the last 40 has been pants, so... yeah. Need to shape up. Because the way it stands, like, you know, we'll be lucky if we get a 3-3 like we did against Billinge. And it's not good enough. It's really not. Howson needs to be making subs now, I'm afraid. Then Draj, Wilson, give and go. Plays it round him. It's a nice ball. Will just about keep it in play. Square straight away. And there you go, equaliser! Just like that. Just like that. A minute on the clock. And KO'd got his hat-trick and equalised. Christ on a bike. I'm hoping it was KO'd. I'm sure it was KO'd. Samsonite yet. Danny Simpson's in centre-back. Obviously, I'll wait to see about if it was KO's goal. I believe it was. I don't think it was Ronaldo, but... bloody hell, football, eh? Confirmation then, 60th minute. Again, we'll change it if it's not KO's goal. But we need to be on this. Again, we need subs as well. Fully agree, Chris. Even if we came out and won the 7-3, we were joking before. Like, I'd have taken the 5-2 that Flash did, because that's entertaining. At least that's a 3-goal cushion. But, you know, you can forgive a couple of goals for being, you know, genuine belters or a 1 fluke, 1 belter. But 3 goals conceded. The first one was a mint free kick. The second one and the third one were poor play. That's a lovely ball downfield. They've brought it in. My voice was going a bit there. Will be out for the goal kick. But yeah, great whip there from the right wing into the striker. Great control. Everyone thought he'd missed it. And he could have had a chance there. Again, if you're wondering, taking the goal kick there for Mason Taylor because he did pull his quad against Style last weekend. Obviously, he's probably starting to feel the knock a bit now. Ball from Ronaldo. Tries to go past his man, loses it. Olatunji steps in. Good. Taylor. Now, Paddock need to move about a bit here. You've got options. Zach's just made a run. What was the point? Waters skips past 1. Can't skip past 2. Does win the ball back. But he's put himself into a nasty spot and losing out. Lovely bit of turning on in there. Honestly, good battle in there from Nomads. Ball given their favour. But again, decision making. Just not quite there for a few of them. Easy for the keeper there. Pressing the keeper, forced him into the chip. Wilson takes it out. Bell nods it wide. Joa gets pressure in the back. Will be Paddock's ball. Bell looking for the throw. Wilson with the bounce pass. And again. McGuinness. Back to Simpson. Out wide to Waters. Haven't seen much of Danny Simpson or Cam Waters so far this half. Ronaldo beats one man. Done too much though as he kept it. Player's gone down on the ball. They're protesting that one. I think he fell on the ball, either touched with his hand or knocked out of play. Something's happened down there. Paddock pick up the intercept though. Bell into Wilson. Nice drop of the shoulder. Back safely. McGuinness out wide. And loose ball in the shade. Goes for a Nomad's throat. And that's the Paddock attack. Just dropped there. And that's what I mean by a little bit of quality. It's a good passage of play. And then out of nowhere, we just fluff it. Olatunji beats through the two people. He's got the pace and strength for it. But I don't trust his passing, like so. And now the centre-back is out of position, and they're on the break. Good strength from him, though, to win it back. And a poor ball there to get it away. Again, quality in the important moments. Just little bits of fucking up. Easy for Mason Taylor to get to, thankfully. It will slow it down then. Paddock on the break here. Up the top, we're into the box. Oh, God. I'm hoping he was tackled. Because otherwise, retire. I don't know how that went vertically upwards. I don't. Nomads out from the back, though. Gone long downfield. Olatunji in his back. Good shielding, though, but has fallen to Wilson. Into Simpson. Waters. Poor ball from Cam. Now the attack's back on us. At this one, I don't know. Cam Waters after that first 20. I don't know where he's gone. There's a push. And there's a penalty. Yay. Who didn't see that come in? Fucking hell. I'm going to get myself sacked from commentary at this rate. Doing my fucking nothing. So good job we don't get, good job we're not claiming monetization from this. Absolute pants. We do one thing right, we do three things wrong. Prove me wrong in chat, Christ. Nomads. He's at the post! Paddock on the break now. Can we score from them hitting the post on the penalty? I genuinely, like, Joe has just been let off because his penalty was tame. That penalty was worse. Wilson. A good pass into space. Dylan, out wide now. Joa. Cut it and shoot. Oh, he takes too long. Oh, what's going on here? Joa, KO find it back to him. Still doing Draj. Has a dink. Keeper's claimed it. We need subs. We need subs. Lloyd, exactly. I'm surprised he didn't get booked for it because it was such a blatant, just a pissy shove. It was just petulant. Wasn't menace. It was just petulant, and it's like, right, penalty. Great call from the ref for once. But there's a few people on the pitch just need to come off. Have you been yet? Afternoon from Murcia, Spain. Should come to the Pinatar Arena. A very good training centre and some friendly matches. I'm sure Paddock would love to. They've done the Irish trip before. Obviously, money's a factor, but you never know. I think they'd love a little away trip somewhere. And again, I think the likes of, you know, obviously we've done Ireland, but say the likes of France, Spain, Netherlands, reasonably affordable for those sorts of trips, so you never say never. Out wide for Paddock. That has crept in. Like they're protesting the ref. I can't. Has he given it? I assume he's given it. The lads seem to be celebrating still. We're going to say they've given it. 4-3. 69th minute. Joe Adendraj, the captain. Nestles one somehow into the right-hand corner. Paddock back in the lead. And I didn't see that coming. So, fair play. So substitutions are happening. Ronnie's coming off. I believe Kiefer's coming on. I'm sure I heard Mike Taylor's coming off as well. So I'll keep an eye out for that in a second. Because obviously I can't see because I'm doing the goal scorer update as well. Oh, Phoenix Lawton's on, sorry. Okay. Oh, hang on. He slipped. Oh, no! Oh, I was so close to getting his first goal, Paddock. Oh, Mike Taylor's still on. I'm so confused. Who's come off? Is it Mike Taylor on? Maybe I'm seeing numbers wrong. The camera quality's pants at the moment, unfortunately, I'm afraid. It's the sun hitting it is making it blurry in places. It's very strange. Yeah, terribly unfortunate slip. Sean, afternoon, mate. Yeah, terribly unfortunate slip for Phoenix Lawton. I will update the subs in a second. I'm just trying to double check because I can't see that far outside the pitch. I think it's the case of Phoenix has come on for Mike Taylor and Keith has come on for Ronaldo. But again, I can't see a bloody thing yet. Ball chip forward. Headed. Oh, just over. Ah, okay, here we go then. So, subs confirmed. Just updating that for you. Ball comes in. There's a clash. Free kick given against Paddock. Confirmation then of your subs. Joe Coleman on. Phoenix Lawton on. Kiefer Cole on. Mike Taylor off. Dylan Wilson off. And Ronaldo Brown off. So Kiefer in for Ronnie. Phoenix up top. Joe in for Mike. And KO drops in to fill Dylan's place. Dylan's place. So Phoenix will be the number 9. Makes sense? Hopefully. So hat-trick KO drops into midfield. Kiefer on direct swap for Ronnie. Joe on direct swap for Mike Taylor. Hopefully, Chris, hopefully it's another 3 goals for Paddock and we win 7-3. Another 4-goal margin. However, conceding 3 in the first place has pissed me right off. Absolute shocking play. Paddock need to win as a minimum here. Anything less than a win here, it's... No, you don't get to stay in the squad. It really don't. Taylor rolls the ball out. Nice through the lines there. Flick around the corner. Paddock driving. Adewale. Phoenix motion up front. Joe catching up as well. Joe Coleman pushing. Camera can't tell where the ball is, but it's up in that top corner. Nomads clear it back down the field. Intercepted. Nice ball by Danny Simpson. He's offering himself again. Again, short and simple through the lines now. Floated out wide. No, you can't call him offside. He's in front of you, you bell end. Joe steps in. Cuts back, shoots. Deflected. Edge of the box. Chance for a shot. Deflected again, blocking by Nomads. They're on the defensive here. Paddock subs are making an impact. One of you tackle it, because come on, there's crap talking there. Olatunji does too much. Still wins it though. KO'd. Sorry, Bell even. The little drag back made me think KO'd. Ball out wide to Joa. Coleman making moves. Ball around the corner. Lovely work. Can we cross? Comes into the box, headed clear. Nice defending there from Nomads. Playing themselves out of trouble. Bell steps in. Good tackle. Joa stepping back in as well. Paddock looking brighter here. Olatunji reading the striker as a threat. Gets intercepting. Coleman. McGuinness. This is looking a little bit brighter from Paddock. Bell unhappy there. Keep the ball, he says. In protest. He's not wrong. Obviously, I know he was trying to slow it down earlier for that, but he's not the one making a mistake there. I've not been too impressed. Like I say, after that first 20, I've not been too impressed with Cam Waters since. And I feel a little bit sad for Sam Walker that he can't come on and make an impact, because we know Cam's mint, but if he's not playing mint, he's already given away a penalty. I believe it was him. Unless it was Danny Simpson. I couldn't tell who he was, but I can't imagine Danny's going to be that petulant on his first game. Mike, you're not wrong. I'm already at the point of calling our own team Bellends, so it is what it is. For a neutral, mega entertaining match this. 7 goals, you cannot knock that. So, throw here for Nomads reserves. What the bloody hell's going on? Oh, he's in the wrong spot. I'm sure there'll be worse said on the podcast, to be honest. It'll be a fun next one. Ball forward. Phoenix trying to get in the way. Ball passes both him and Joa. Intercepted though. KO just bouncing off that one. Him and McGuinness need to get in there. Now we go. Now we go. Joa, lovely roll across the chest there. Subtle, but he did really well. Been so much better this second half. Into the box he goes. Danger man. Cuts back. Can he have the shot? He hates that left foot. Cross comes in. Bounce short. Cheadle clear the lines. Dangerous for them. That's a wasteful pass there from Paddock. Loose in the middle, and now they break. Even if he wasn't off, that ball's so wildly far down the field. Mason Taylor could build a house and then move into it, and then move out of it, and then collect the ball. Thrown quickly by Mason then. Out to left back. Olatunji. He's got Zach Bell up his line. He's got pass inwards as well. That's possibly the worst pass of all the options. Zach's just looking nonplussed. Why are we going backwards and building up from that way? And would you look at that? The long ball's not going very far because our keeper can't kick. Because he's injured, in fairness. And we've just luckily won it back. It's poor. Kiefer Cole now on this right wing. See a bit of that electric pace. Maybe not. Paddock win it back though. Someone shouting shoot on the sidelines. Paddock pushing. I'm sure I just heard Sam. Maybe Sam Walker's on. But again, I haven't been told if Sam's on, so I'll keep an eye out, but it's hard to see that side of the pitch. But yeah, maybe Sam Walker's on for Cam Waters, just beware. Bell tries to play it forward. Had a battle in there. Coleman trying to get the mix. McGuinness coming across now to cover. Right back's looking for the crossfield. Headed by Olatunji down to the middle. Had it need to be first there. Weren't quite. Sam Walker is on. Okay. So Cam Waters is off. So We'll update the team sheet just quickly for you. Good sub. I don't think Cam's been up the races. McGuinness with a lovely little turn there. Phoenix getting stuck in underneath the camera. One back by Nomads. McGuinness, bit clumsy there. Twelve's just barreled past him. Well read by Olatunji. Again, calling red zone. Fucking hell, Michael. He spent so much time dribbling it backwards, he could have just turned and belted it higher up the field. There's an element, and I know he's trying to be clever and play out of trouble, but like, there's an element of possession as well, territory. Paddock often in the danger situations don't play for territory, keep the throw-ins away from the danger zone as well. Could have easily put that throw-in back nearer the camera. Played 6 Billinge 0 full time. Yeah, well, I think you'll find I much preferred our 3-3 draw with them. Shove in the back there on Phoenix. Shove again. Joe is out wide, loses out. Well intercepted by Bell. Lawton punts forward. No one's there because obviously he's the centre forward, but not a clue where it shot in red zone, but they were right. Loose ball out of the play. Will be the Nomads' throw. Taken quickly, but number 4. Flipping about a bit. Ball into the box. Poorly defended. Still with Nomads. Hooked overhead. Playing by Taylor. Bit wasteful there from the Nomads as well. I see that number 5 flapping his arms there. I think they could have done more with that. Played it back around a bit. Recycled. Dog shit from Paddock there. Mason Taylor has got a quad injury. He's limping. He cannot kick it. Why are people like Michael, senior players who play for us, why are they passing back to the keeper as if he's going to be able to clear his lines? Oh my god. Should have a fine system in place for today. Anyone who passes back to Mason Taylor doesn't show. There's no one showing for the ball to receive it elsewhere. They get fined. Ross, not a clue, mate. Again, the keeper can't kick long. He hurt himself against Style. He's pulled his quad. He's in goal because he's trooping through it. You know, fair play to him. He's a good keeper, and we like the fact he's committed to it. But why put him under pressure when you know he's hurt and he can't kick that far? Why? And obviously he's trying to prevent himself from further injury and being out injured long term. Free kick to Cheadle. Into the box. Cleared the Lions. Walker cleared it. Edge of the box though. Paddock need to step it out. Yes, they do. Now. Go on, Kiefer! Harris owes me a Coke for saying that. In sync. Kiefer Cole. Up this right-hand wing. Go on, lad. Slowed it down a little bit. Well done, Paddock. Need Kiefer to get higher up, though. Fair. Paddock with the give and go around the sides. Better. Nomads win it back, though. Well done. Lunging tackle there. Got to be careful. And a few back again. Oh, it's poor from Paddock, but it stabs its way through somehow. Now, Nomads turning around. We're in the last 6 or so minutes. Through the lines. The give and go. Look at that gap in the midfield. So easy to pick it up. Left wing's open as well. Walker tracking across. I think the refs called it as out. I'm sure someone's screaming sub as well. Yep, I'd agree with that notch. I think Mason's been solid in goal. Joa, I thought he was a bit quiet for the first 10 or so, but I think he's really stepped up as the game's gone on and put in a very consistent performance throughout. Penalty aside, you know, that could have really knocked his confidence. I think he's got better since it, so fair dues. KO'd. You need a striker to score. He scored 3 goals. Can't knock that. Yeah, I thought Cam after the first 20, no good. Probably match fitness, whatever. Dylan, after the first half, I thought he was, well, actually, you know what? Maybe first 25 as well. He started to just stand still a bit in the first half, so yeah, didn't offer much more. Not sure if this is a new Paddock player coming on. Again, unfortunately not getting told about which subs are being made. Looks like it might be Cam coming back on, to be honest. Might have had a breather and gone back into left back. Rolling subs are a thing at this level, so it could be Cam in for Zach at left back. I've got the player down there as well. And yeah, it's Cam Waters who's back in left back, so I believe Zach's been hooked. Yep, exactly, Ross. You can't ask for more. You know, he should have scored last week against Style, was frustrated he didn't. And he's turned that around today. 5th minute goal, you can't knock that. Starting the game brightly. Waters. Then Draj. Into Waters. Again, in a lot of danger. Goes down on the ball. But again, we're talking about issues there. The problem was, Cam was driving forward there. Where were the midfielders? It was him and Joa. Where's the midfield? We've got Jeremy Guinness, Joe Coleman, and KO'd. One of you's got to be nearby. Zach's in here as well. Good point. Wasn't sure if Cam got one for the penalty push or not, but... Again, makes sense to take him out of the way just in case. Now, Lawton. Lost it under his own feet, unfortunately. Good tackle, though. Good tackle. Puts it out for a throw, but stops it going downfield. Just under 4 minutes, plus whatever stoppage the ref wants to play. And rightly so, calls it that the play should be taken from back. McGuinness misses out just about, or maybe not. No, he actually wins it back, puts out a play. Will be a Nomads ball. Again, Paddock on out of the woods here though. 5-3 would be a not a comfortable scoreline, but at least a 2-goal cushion. They've lost out. Cam went down hurt. Nomads playing through, but one back now. Cam can't run. Lawton. With the switch now. Good ball out to Kiefer Cole. Kiefer. What can he do? Looking to play through the lines perhaps? Gets past the tackle. Out wide now. Looking for the overlap. Gives it and goes. Kiefer. Squared in. Cleared by Nomads. Waters. Done too much in the midfield there. And again, this is the thing, like Paddock aren't really closing the gaps in midfield. Same problem in the first half, same problem in the second. The subs helped for a little bit. But ultimately, we're just so wide open in the middle. I really don't get it. And yeah, that's my worry, Chris. He's got 4-4 vibes. This has got 90th minute stoppage time winner. Well, stoppage time equaliser, sorry, all over it. Maybe even another late free kick, you know. Ball forward. Hooked into the air. Penalty to be second to the ball. They are. And third. Nodded back though. Number 4 gets it for them. Now Joa. Again, if Joa can do something here, drive us to the corner flag. Could be on for a player of the match performance here. He's done so well this half at the left wing. Squares the ball. Edge of the box. Paddock going out wide now to the right. Skips past him with it. Can he have a chance? Oh, it's just fallen off his feet. Nomad's looking to break past. Olatunji from behind. Well, one back by Paddock. Keeping it up high in the corner there, far side. On that right wing. Approaching the last minute of regulation play. Safely playing the ball back now. Cam Waters. Where's his options? There's nobody on this left side. He skips past his man. Down he goes. He's claiming it was just battling, which it's hard to say. It was battling from the upper half. I couldn't tell if he tripped him with his foot though. Because the leverage he had with his height, it looked like he hooked his foot round him so he dropped over his ankle. But there we go. So one Paddock's free kick. Short free kick by Waters to McGuinness. Going to go back to Waters, no doubt. Flick round the corner by KO'd. Going to guess at 2-minute stoppage. I can't imagine the ref's going to give too much. Vea wasn't found the ball in the shades either. And yeah, fully agree, Sam, tonight. I think that's been our big issue today. KO's delivered the goals. Joe has delivered a goal and been very much a live wire. I don't think Ronnie did too much today. Ball in the box. Oh. Joe is getting swamped. Swarmed. Down he goes, but it was a fair challenge. Oh, Paddock. Danny Simpson. Nothing given. He's protesting. They're still going. Cheadle. Just wide of the far post. Nothing given. Honestly thought that was a foul against Danny Simpson. Lewis on the sidelines. Holy shit. We heard you, Lewis. We're all feeling it here on the comms. Christ. Chris called the 4-4. That was nearly it. The state of it. Walker with the goal kick over to Olatunji. Waters calling for it. Adewale short. Cam looking for the diag. Keith is the wrong side of his man. Battling in though. Ah, foul given against Cole. Keith is going to get booked if he's not careful. A little bit of shithousery in terms of delaying the kickoff. St Helens 0, Knutsford 0. Yeah, we need this then. 3-point series massive given they've just drawn a pair of them. Again, the +2 is guesstimation. We don't know the official added stoppage time. Oh, well done, Waters. Twice in a row. Now, breaking. Oh, Jory, sorry. I said KO'd. It's a great ball forward, but too heavy. Too heavy. And we can hear Howson and the people on the sideline saying Joe could have run that forward. Didn't see how long the ref held up numbers-wise, but still a little bit of time to play. Maybe it's another minute, maybe it's another 2. Shove in the back of Olatunji, thank you. Yeah, with you, Kerkez. Obviously, the penalty at the post. Our penalty was a tame one saved, you know, so realistically it could be 5-4 even. And that one was a narrowly wide one. We had one from KO'd in the first half, narrowly wide, you know. This game, if all the chances had gone in that shoulda, coulda, we could be looking at a stupid, like, 7-5 game. Mental. But yeah, Joe was a bit thick there. Should have gone to the corner. Done so much so right today. Ball down the line. Flicked off. Will be our throw. Nice work by KO there. It's always funny when our lot say, oh, don't let him referee it, mate. And the Nomads player telling their fans to shut the fuck up. Big one in the area. Cam's got a challenge. Well nodded. We've Paddock. Oh! Oh! Would have been lovely that from Joe Coleman. Imagine. We haven't had a banger from Joe Coleman for a while. Adewale. Doesn't win the second ball, Joe. Back with the midfield now with Cheadle Nomads. That's out of play. Will be a Paddock throw. Through the lines. Out wide now with Paddock on the attack. Need to drag this to the corner flag. He's going for it. He's going for it. He's only done it. What a goal. 5-3 to the Paddock. The boy wonder, Kiefer Cole, scores to make it 5-3 and secure the 3 points. Blimey though, I thought he should have gone the corner flag, but who knows what I know, hey? 95th minute goal from Kiefer Cole seals the win for Paddock. There's no coming back from this, from the Nomads. We can all rest and breathe a sigh of relief. Paddock came through at the end, but bugger me. This has been an arduous watch, let's say that. And there's your full-time whistle. Stretford Paddock 5. Cheadle Heath Nomads reserves 3. I don't like that. That was... It ended nicely. Paddock have got a key 3 points, but bugger me. They made it hard for us. That was very difficult. So there's your confirmation of scorers. Obviously, we don't know the 2 scorers for Nomads other than Riley, the number 9. But yeah, started off so brightly in the first 20. KO'd Adewale with a goal in the 5th minute. Missed penalty from Joa, sort of around the 14th, 15th. Another goal from KO'd in the 17th. And then the comeback was on. Mega free kick in the 31st minute. Riley in the 36th. All went to bits. Movement was poor. Vision was poor. Intensity was poor from Paddock. And that carried on till their 3rd goal on the 59th. After that, we woke up a bit. Bounced back. Quick attack on the counter. Straight from the kickoff. Scored. KO'd hat-trick. And then, yeah, we woke up a bit. We felt stronger. Especially Joa doing a lot of work on the left. Didn't think we had much on the right, but so Keith has added to that at least a little bit at the end of the def there. But Joa, absolute game changer for this second half. It makes it a tough one. You know, do you give man the match to KO'd for this hat-trick? Or do you give it to Joa for being absolute graft and, you know, putting in the work? Very difficult to say, but I'm just relieved we have a huge 3 points there. Especially when we see, you know, what went on with regards to the results. St Helens and Knutsford 0-0. This is a huge result for us for them to drop points. And yeah, as we look in the chat, Ross Murphy, Danny Simpson's first game, gets a win. Yeah. I don't think he played particularly badly today. You know, maybe lacking a little bit of fitness, but otherwise, I don't think he was too much of an issue. I think we just had some poor decision making. What not saying? We made it hard for us, not them. Dear, oh dear. Well, we'll give it a second as well, just in case any of our members want to get themselves into Discord, have a quick full-time catch-up. I know there's a few people at the game, but if not, we'll wrap up in a second and let you all go about your days. But yeah, let us know in the chat though what you think about that performance. Obviously, it was a stressful one. I know, because I told them they're all bare lens, but how do you feel it went? Do you feel we deserved the win? I think we did deserve the win. I just don't think we should be conceding the way we conceded, personally. But there we go. Yeah, and breathe. I think it might be time to get a beer out the fridge. That's what my time for. Certainly an intense one, that one. Well, quick photo there as a team. Obviously, I assume because Danny Simpson's in the mix. Whether he stays longer term, I don't know. Who does know? But it'd be nice if he did. Yep, fully agree, Heligon. We deserved it, but should have been cleaner. Should have been a lot cleaner. Yeah. You know, the free kick they scored, honestly, a blinder. Can't fault it. And even really, had they been playing better, Riley's goal in the 36th minute, can't fault it. It was a lovely finish from him. But we allowed it to happen. The first one was a silly mistake and error on the box for us. A bad foul. I say bad foul, clumsy foul. And we've had that happen before all season. We do something silly, we get punished. Happened and happened and happened. The upside is, at 3-2 down, we woke back up. We fired up the engines and we got back into it. And I think that made a big impact in terms of confidence booster. We know we can score. We know we had the talent to beat these guys, but just, yeah, made a meal of it, and that's sort of been the story of the season. We haven't been clean enough, and, yeah. I don't think that's going to change this season, but might be one for the management to think, okay, tactics or maybe even recruitment for the summer. How do we fix this up? Where are our weaknesses? Why are we not keeping it clean? Daniel Darks, Keith put some urgency and fast playing, which helped the second half. Yeah, it did, and I think I think Ronaldo was a difficult one. Like, yeah, he has moments, but not enough of those moments. And I think as we brought the subs on, they added some, an injection of energy and freshness to them, and that especially told later in the game. A fresh Kiefer. Just realised the clock's still going as well, actually. A fresh Kiefer yeah, it made a world of difference and kept us going at the end there. You know, he had legs, they couldn't keep up with him. And as you saw, skips through 1, skips through 2, as a dink, bottom corner, job done, 5-3. Right then. That's going to wrap it up for us. So, as always, thank you very much for watching. It's been nice to be back. Obviously, I say 2 weekends of playing football in a row. I'm tired. Tired. There's a lot of kids playing football. They say pushing 37. I'm asthmatic and flat-footed. I'm pushing 37 to play a 5-a-side tournament all day and then an 11-a-side last weekend. We took 13 players to Manchester to play an 11-a-side. And they had me against their absolute rapid left winger, and then his substitute, so he'd go centre forward. Absolute bars. So yeah, I'm much happier behind the comms desk, chatting shit to you lot. And yeah, glad to be back. Thank you again, Chris Shipley, for covering us the last 2 weeks and helping out. Obviously, you'll hear bits about that on the Paddock podcast from him about how he found it, and obviously the good, the bad, technical difficulties. It's always there. But yeah, that's done it for us. So thank you all for watching. Thank you all for chatting. Obviously, interaction with the chat is a big thing, big help for me in the comms. Having some back and forth with you guys, you know, talking about the result, predictions, who's playing well, who's playing badly, what areas we're letting down in you. It all helps discuss, you know, better comms and talking points. So keep it going. For now, I will point you, say, towards obviously the Paddock FC channel on YouTube. Do have a look on there for when the highlights come out in the next couple of days. Do also keep an eye out for Steve's channel every Saturday morning for the previous week's behind the scenes. That's a hard mouthful to say. The style behind the scenes is up at the moment, so yeah, make sure to check that out. And for now, though, we're done. So yeah, all brief. We won 5-3. We've done it. We can relax a bit. Just stressful, but we can take it easy now. So enjoy the rest of your Saturday, whatever you're doing, wherever you are. Look after yourselves, and we will catch you next weekend for what I believe is an away game. Only I can't remember who to. We've so blip on the radar with a home game here. We've had quite a few away games in a row. But our next fixture is Hyde away in the J.A. Walton Challenge Cup. So there you go. 2 PM kickoff next Saturday, Hyde away. For now though, take it easy and we'll see you next time.
Real fan ownership, real fan input, real fan change, real fan power. 50 plus 1, we can go better than that. 100 plus none. Download our app, view the free content, read about the club, that's fine. But if you want more, become a member. To vote, to go behind the scenes, to make an impact, interact with a global community around the world, influencing how we grow, where we play, club ethics and values. The more members we have, the faster we grow. Support the club, run the club, own the club. This is ours and no one will take it away. The future is in all our hands.